Hi guys, Ricky Ravi here. It's been 4 years since I've said that, and damn does that bring back memories. This time around we're in Glasgow. We attended our first competition like 4 days ago, and I thought, why not make a video about it? I haven't gotten around to making videos in the last 4 years. I have been swamped in my undergrad, and another thing is I just couldn't find it in me to do it. And now that I'm here and now that I have the time, the energy, and the space for it, I'm doing it. Now, this was a new competition. This was a new format, and the thing I want to do is talk about the format. But before you go into that, I just want to comment on my souls. I still haven't broken the 320 barrier on my 7x7. I am still pretty hardly stuck. I just got a 333 mean in this, and then also I haven't broken the 42 barrier on my 4x4 for some reason. I got a 30th single PR. That's the only PR I got in this competition. I did get some good 3x3 solves, but once again I had my PR in like 2023. So it was an 11 average, and I still haven't broken that. I've had an 1116, I have an 1121, and I've had this one was an 1123. That was the closest to it. I could have so easily beaten. I was so consistent. I had an 1140, a 1040, a 1049. They were good solves. I messed it up. But the thing is, now what I want to talk about the format. So this was a new format that they were testing out, and apparently, my luck, that was my first competition as well in Glasgow. And the thing is, the way it works is essentially we were having an evening competition where it's just 3 or 4 hours of competition. So it starts at 5:30, and it went on till around 9. So if we look at the format, there are certain pros and certain cons. Pros being, if I want to compete in an event that I love, I get to compete in it. I get to compete in 7x7, and it was my choice to compete in 3x3 and 4x4 instead of, let's say, 6x6 or 5x5. But someone who wants to compete in more events does not get to. I mean, given the limited time, it also makes sense. Like, we were doing a 3-hour competition instead of a day-long competition, which goes on for about a good 10 hours. Or like a weekend-long competition. So it's like one Friday and that's just done. So like I went after my lectures for the competition. It was a pretty fun day, not gonna lie. But I'm trying to figure out how the format works, and I'm just trying to see the pros and cons of it. And I want your opinions on it. So the pros on it are, I don't know if this has been done before. I think because I was told that this is the first time they're trying this format. Maybe this is the first time they're trying the format here. They might have tried somewhere else, but I'm a little out of date when it comes to queuing knowledge, because again I'm posting after 4 years. So essentially what I'm trying to figure out is the pros here being I get to compete in my niche events. I get to sit in one go and have my nerves just taken care of, because it's just me sitting there, and if I choose a good corner, which I did, I can focus as much as possible, even though it did get loud in the middle, but that's how just competitions work, right? Now in this, I want to know what you think are the cons, because the way I see it, there are a few cons, but they don't exactly seem like cons, because people are winning more. But it's still the same number of medals, and nobody gets to do podium sweeps. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's just where my head is at right now, and I want to know what do you think about it. And that's about it for the format, because don't want to go too much into it. It's a nice format. I kind of enjoyed it, not gonna lie, because just sitting there and doing all my solves in one go, and I had a good amount. So essentially, when you do 3 groups, like I was in group 2, so I get group 1 free, and then I help out in group 3. Someone who's in group 3 will get group 2 free, so group 1 will be helping on group 2. So group 1 basically gets to warm up first, then when group 1 is solving, group 2 gets to warm up, and when group 2 is solving, group 3 gets to warm up. Which kind of makes sense, right? Like, you can get into that headspace and you can stay there for as long as your solves go on. Well, that was it for the competition, the format, everything. The thing I want to say is I've been trying to make videos. I've really been trying, and I have I've recorded pretty much every single solve I have done over the last 3 years. That is all my competitions in Delhi. I have missed a few because either my GoPro ran out of charge or I was just not in the mood anymore. But I still have about 120 odd recordings, 120 odd solves that I have recorded, and I have been trying to make a video, but I was like, you know what, let's just start with something small, and maybe we can come up with that a little later. But tell me what you thought of this video. I'm not gonna say like, share, subscribe, it's just too old at this point. But just hope you enjoyed, and let me know what kind of content you want to see from me. See you.